The alarm blares, your coffee is cold. Emails are piling up, notifications won't stop, and somehow you're already behind before the day even begins. You try to catch up, but it feels like life is running everyone else's way while you're stuck just surviving. I've been there. Maybe you've been there too, feeling invisible, exhausted, and like no matter what you do, the chaos wins. You miss deadlines, drop the ball on things that matter, and end the day wondering, why does everyone else seem to have it together, and not me? Here's the truth. Life isn't meant to happen to you. You can stop reacting to every little crisis and start engineering your life on purpose. That's exactly what the top 1% of women do. They don't wait for clarity, energy, or the perfect moment. They create it. And that's why you're here, Radiant Rebel. By the end of this, you'll know the key habits that let you take control. Move with purpose, and finally stop letting life run your day. You'll learn how to turn chaos into a system that works for you, instead of against you. So let's break down these habits step by step, and I'll show you exactly how to apply them today, not someday. Habit 1. Build personal infrastructure. Chaos isn't your destiny. Radiant Rebels, here's the truth. Life running wild around you isn't fate. It's a symptom, a sign that your foundation is missing. The chaos you feel every morning, the energy-draining overwhelm, it's all screaming for a system, a personal infrastructure that works for you, not against you. Start small. The top women never build a fortress in a day. They begin with default routines, 10% effort that keeps things from crumbling. Then they raise the baseline, 20% actions that create consistency. Finally, they reach flow, 70% habits that feel natural, effortless, like life is bending to their rhythm instead of the other way around. These micro-habits are deceptively simple. Make your bed. Plan your top 3 priorities before the world demands attention. Drink water first thing. Check your mental inbox before opening the digital one. These aren't just tasks, they're armor against chaos. The effect is immediate. Life starts to feel structured, manageable. Even when the world throws a curveball, you don't crumble. You move with clarity, you hold space for yourself. The storm is still there, but you are untouchable within it. They're armor against chaos. The effect is immediate. Life starts to feel structured, manageable. Even when the world throws a curveball, you don't crumble. Comment if your mornings feel like a tornado before coffee hits. This is your first step to reclaiming your day. Once your routines are in place, your next move is mastering the one force that can break or build your entire life, your emotions. Habit 2. Stop intellectualizing emotions. Stop overthinking, start feeling. I used to journal endlessly, trying to solve every feeling with logic. I dissected every thought, every twinge of anger or sadness, as if analyzing it could erase the chaos inside. I felt empty, disconnected, like I was watching life through a fogged window. Learning to feel fully changed everything. Radiant Rebels, emotions are your compass, not a problem to solve. Stop trying to intellectualize them. Start noticing how your body reacts, the tension in your shoulders, the quickened heartbeat, the pit in your stomach. Name the emotion, honor it, let it speak. Then let it guide your next move instead of trying to force it into logic. Micro-habit. Pause, check in with your body, identify what you're feeling, let that awareness shape your next action. The effect is immediate. Emotional clarity gives focus and calm. Decisions feel aligned. Energy stops leaking into unnecessary battles. The noise softens, and you begin to see patterns, the repeated cycles, the triggers you thought were random, the lessons life keeps presenting. Radiant Rebels, which feeling do you usually ignore? Drop it below. Recognizing it is the first step to reclaiming control over your inner world. Habit 3. Recognize patterns, spot life's repeat messages. Radiant Rebels, how many times have you walked the same path, hit the same walls, and wondered why heartbreak, frustration, and chaos keep showing up like unwelcome guests? Life isn't just random. It's repeating messages you've been too busy or too tired to notice. Start keeping a chaos notes notebook. Track the moments when stress spikes, when arguments ignite, when energy drains. Don't just write it down. Watch for patterns, the signals that repeat like clockwork. Act fast. The moment you notice the cycle, you get the chance to step off it. The power here is electric. Recognizing patterns turns you from reactive to predictive. You see the chaos before it lands. You dodge unnecessary drama. You make choices with intention, not habit. If your life had a playlist on repeat, what song is stuck? Share it. Naming it aloud is the first step to changing the soundtrack. Recognizing patterns is your radar, your early warning system. It's how you start bending life toward your design instead of being dragged along. Habit 4. Intellectual and decision discipline. Decide once, move fast. Radiant Rebels, indecision is a silent energy thief. Second-guessing, overthinking, replaying choices in your head, it drains focus, steals momentum, and leaves you spinning in circles while life moves on without you. Top women move differently. They make small decisions quickly. They weigh the options, act, and free their mental energy for what truly matters. Bigger decisions get their full presence and power, while the small stuff no longer hijacks their day. The micro-habit is simple but revolutionary. Decide once. Stick to it. Move fast. Protect your energy like the asset it is. The clarity that comes from disciplined decision-making is addictive. Stress dissolves. Confidence rises. Every choice becomes a statement. I am in charge here. Comment your hardest decision this week and how you handled it. Discipline over your choices builds the momentum that transforms chaos into power. It's the step that sharpens everything else in your life. Habit 5. Refine your identity consistently. Strategy only gets you so far. Radiant Rebels, strategy alone doesn't create the life you crave. You can plan, organize, and execute perfectly, but if your identity isn't aligned, results will always feel inconsistent, like you're chasing something just out of reach. Top women refine who they are as deliberately as they refine their schedules. They practice mirror affirmations that remind them of their power. They check their posture, their energy, their presence. They step into rituals that reinforce the person they are becoming, not just the goals they want to hit. The micro-habit is in the details, the way you hold yourself, the tone of your voice, the energy you bring to every room. Align your identity, and your actions naturally follow. Results stop feeling like luck, they start feeling inevitable. Type yes if you're ready to embody your top 1% self. When your identity is aligned, every choice, every interaction, every opportunity becomes a reflection of your power, and the life you engineered finally shows up to match the woman you are. Habit 6. Consistent reflection and self-audit. Check your life like a CEO. Radiant Rebels, autopilot is seductive. It feels safe, familiar, like you're moving forward, but months can slip by while you're repeating the same mistakes, falling into the same traps, and wondering why progress feels out of reach. I know this well. I once spent months drifting, only realizing after a messy fallout that I had ignored the signals my life was sending me. Weekly reflection changed everything. Self-audit isn't a casual glance at your calendar or scrolling through your to-do list. It's an intentional, ruthless check of your actions, choices, and energy. Schedule time each week to ask yourself, what worked this week? What drained me? What needs adjusting? No judgment, no excuses, just clarity. Track the patterns, celebrate wins, and confront the gaps. This is how top women keep their growth sharp and intentional. Micro-habit. Dedicate 30 minutes weekly for reflection. Journal. Map your energy, highlight victories, and pinpoint moments where you fell out of alignment. These are not small tweaks. They're the adjustments that protect your momentum and elevate your life. The payoff is electric. Continuous self-awareness allows you to course-correct before chaos becomes a crisis. You gain perspective, focus, and the ability to design your days with precision. Reflection transforms reactive habits into intentional, powerful moves. Share your favorite reflection ritual in the comments. The women who master their lives don't just act, they review, refine, and rise stronger every week. Radiant Rebels, this is your blueprint for growth that lasts. For life lived deliberately, for energy protected like gold. Habit 7. Treat your energy like currency. Protect your power. Radiant Rebels, energy is your most valuable asset. Every notification that pulls you into drama, every toxic conversation you tolerate, every hour lost to endless scrolling chips away at your power. Most women give it away unconsciously, leaving themselves drained, exhausted, and frustrated. The top 1% guard their energy like it is gold. Begin with a weekly energy audit. Take 30 minutes to map where your energy goes. Identify the spaces, people, and habits that deplete you. Then make a choice, remove one drain per week. It could be unsubscribing from a toxic group, muting a negative voice, or simply turning off the phone. Small removals accumulate into massive reserves. Micro habit. Protect your mornings. Protect your mind. Protect your body. Treat every choice like a deposit or withdrawal from your energy account. When you respect your power, it multiplies. The resolution is undeniable. You move through your life unstoppable, magnetic, and unshakable. Decisions are clearer, moods steadier, and your presence commands the room. You are no longer at the mercy of chaos. Radiant Rebels, like, subscribe, and share with your bestie if you're ready to reclaim your energy. Guard it fiercely. Protect it relentlessly. Own the force that drives everything in your life. Your life, your rules. Radiant Rebels, everything we've talked about flows together like a blueprint for power. Build your personal infrastructure so chaos doesn't run your mornings. Lead your emotions instead of letting them lead you. Recognize the patterns life keeps repeating so you can step ahead. Decide with discipline, move with clarity, and refine your identity until your actions match the woman you are becoming. Reflect consistently and audit your growth. Treat your energy like currency and guard it like gold. Each habit is a tool, each action a statement. You are no longer a passenger in your life. You are the engineer, the architect, the force that shapes your reality. Stop reacting. Start engineering. Your top 1% life isn't a dream, it's your choice. Comment which habit you'll start today. Let's rise together, Radiant Rebels.